Good morning, everybody, and welcome back. Sammy here at Sammy J Stitches, and it is Flossmas Day 4. It is really late. Technically, we're already in the 5th, but my 4th was something. So, this is what we're doing. This last night is the 4th, and tonight will be the 5th. That's how this is going to work. All right. So, I went to bed kind of early last night. 1:30 a.m. and because I knew I had to get up early around 6:30 and take my daughter to the hospital for a glucose test, and I knew I should have known. Anyways, I knew that it was a 3-hour glucose test, so I'm like, okay, we get there at 8, 9, 10, 11. We're out of there. It takes an hour and 15 to drive home. Be home before 1. I'll get I'll get a nap in. So that'll put me, because I can leave the house at like 3:30. So that gives me like 3 hours of sleep or whatever. I had a plan. You cannot make plans with doctors. And I didn't even have to see a doctor. So like, medical facilities in general. We get there a little later than I had planned, but that was traffic. So we get there about 8:30. We sit in registration. We sit in registration for 30 to 40 minutes. This is, in the past when I've gone to this hospital, that's taken me like 10 minutes. I don't know what's going on today. It's taking longer. Get registration done. They walk us over to lab. We sit in lab for over 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, now look, we're going to have to sit here. Can't they just go ahead and give you the medicine so that, like, we've gotten the process started? They take her back, urine sample, blood sample. That's her baseline. So now we've got to wait for that to come back clear so that she's allowed to do this test. Oh my goodness, if she wasn't allowed, I'd have lost my mind. So anyway, then they take her back, or they give her the drink, wait another 30 minutes. So now it's been an hour. Oh, well, I mean, not including the taking the test. Anyways, they bring her back another half hour. They bring her back another hour. Bring her back another hour. We left the hospital at 1:15, 1:20. Because that was the other thing. Like, right about the time she was supposed to go back for her next draw, they would get like a flood of people and they have to take care of those people real quick. And so like our hours were actually like an hour and 15. So... And let me be clear, I'm not complaining. I'm embellishing. It was, I understood that it was what it was. Like, they were doing their job to the best of their ability, and I appreciate everything they did. So anyway, we leave there about 1:15, and by the time we get home, it is 2:45, and it's basically time for me to get ready to go to work. Now, luckily, my daughter does drive now, and she drove us home while I took a nap. She legally drives. She has a driver's license and can drive on her own, so my napping was not in violation of anything. When they have their permit, you can't do that. So, I have not had much sleep. I got to work, and I was somewhere between dragging and hyperfixating. So it took me a little while to get started stitching. And then once I got started, I just couldn't put it down long enough to do anything else. So where are we at? Now, I did have a few stitches in the car. I don't have that project with me. Sometimes when we get to work early, I work on my Quirky Quaker. It was 79 stitches. So nothing major, but it's in the car. In fact, that was the one I was going to take with me to the doctor's office this morning for all of that, and I forgot it. So I could have had a finish, seriously, in the 5 hours we were there. Okay, so first things first, Daily 100 on America. I think I focused on like that pink color, some white, and some Krynic, I think is what we did tonight. Don't quote me, but you see it every video. Maybe you can spot the difference. And then I pulled my next, finished that Stitch December project. And so in my bag, I have all of them, but some of them are not on Q-snaps at the moment because they were in a stage where I wasn't planning on working on them again until December. So I took them off the Q-snaps. Haven't gotten around to putting them back on. Not a big deal. I could have put one on a Q-snap, but I did have one in my bag that was already on a Q-snap. So that was my deciding factor. And that project is my Harry Potter. So I've been working on it tonight. I did not get finished, but we're so close. Let me actually pop the Q-snap off because I can't tell if I'm pulling or pushing. A lot of the beginning stitches are up at the top. So tonight I put in the NER on Prisoner, these 3 stars. Most of the snitch, I had a little bit of the wing, but that part. I finished up the word goblet. That's when we had to move the Q-snap. And since we moved it, we're working on hollows and prints. And then there's like 3 footsteps over here somewhere. So definite finish tonight. Y'all can look forward to that on day 5's video. But this is the progress we got on day 4. I have done 1,050 stitches on it tonight. So, and I'm figuring we're probably looking at least 600 more stitches, maybe. Something like that. So we will work on that some more tonight. So day 4 was super exciting. It was all medical, and then like I said, I hyper focused, and midnight rolled around and I knew I should stop and record, but I was pushing for the finish. I thought at one point I'd be able to get all the stitches in tonight, and then the clock started moving faster and faster, and I was like, this is not going to happen. But plus mark to that is, since I was so tired from having been up all day, the fact that racing the clock was making the clock race me was amazing, because my whole night felt like it was 2 hours long. It was 12 and I'm ready to go home and get some sleep. Oh, I can't. We have another doctor's appointment this morning, so I'm going to go home, pick up Ryan, go to the doctor, and then go home and get some sleep. So it was just nice that the night went by very quickly. So that was all the super excitingness. No, I got a little bit more exciting. Are you ready? I got an order that I need to put on the website, and I don't know when I'm going to put it on the website, but got some. Look at this Santa. This is a Mill Hill kit. It is Kangaroo Santa. Look at that kangaroo. He's even holding a baby. Super cute. So that needs to go on the site. And I think there's another one in here. I hadn't actually dug anything out. Oh, looky there. It's a little penguin fishing. Super cute penguin fishing. Full kit, Mill Hill kit. So I need to add those to the site, and then I got beads. So, yeah, that's the super excitingness I have. I got some more DMC that's going in the shop too. I completely want to revamp it before the beginning of the year, so that's something I need to work on. But all I could think about is getting these finishing stitches in. So, yeah. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go, get this uploaded, and see y'all for day 5. Y'all have a great evening.